Hello class, my name is Alvaro Leal and I'll be your advanced college algebra instructor. This is the way this is going to work is I'm going to do the odds and you're going to do the evens. Let's go ahead and start. We're looking at chapter 1 of the college algebra book, and it starts with linear equations and trying to see if statements are true. So question number 1 says decide whether the statement is true. Is -1 a solution of that? And all you got to do is put the -1 in there, and then you have a little question mark, and is 5 equal to 6? And the answer is no. Okay, so it's false. Okay, let's go number 3. You do number 2. Number 3 says solve for the formula indicated in the variable. So we got I is equal to PRT. Solve for R. So our goal is simple. Leave R alone. Okay, so notice that it's being surrounded by P and T, so we have to divide both sides by P and T. And so these are going to cancel to 1, and we're going to have R equals I divided by P times T. Okay, you go ahead and do question number 4. I'll do number 5. So question number 5 says solve the equation. So we got an equation that says 7x over 9 minus 12 is equal to x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 12 to both sides. Get 7x over 9 is equal to x plus 12. Then we're going to subtract x from both sides, or better yet, let's go ahead and multiply by 9. We could subtract x, but it's better to multiply by 9 first. So let's go ahead and multiply by 9. Notice how this is going to cancel. So we're going to have these cancel, but then you also got to multiply to the other side. So 7x is equal to 9x plus, and then you got to do 12 times 9. That's 108, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and subtract. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 9x from both sides. So we're going to get -2x is equal to 108. So basically all you got to do now is go ahead and divide both sides by -2. So you take your 108 and divide by -2, right? So x is going to equal to -54. -54. Okay, and that's it. -54 would be your answer. You get to do number 6. I'll do number 7. Let me go ahead and look at it. It says decide whether 1 is a solution. So all you got to do is decide if 1 is a solution. So all you got to do is plug it in, right? You just go substitute the 1, into x. So everywhere you see an x, you're gonna plug in a 1. So -4 times 1 plus 7 times 1, is that equal to 2 times 1? Let's find out. We got negative 4 plus 7, is that equal to 2? Well, that's going to be a 3. Is that equal to 2? And this is a no, so the answer is false. False. Okay. Okay, you get to do number 8. I'll do number 9. Okay, so number 9 says solve the formula for B, right? So A is equal to base times height, leave in the form of B. So your goal is simple. Leave B alone, right? So you got to do whatever it is that in your power to leave B alone. So best thing to do is divide both sides by H. So B is equal to A over H. Final answer. Okay, you get to do number 10. I'll do number 11. Okie dokie. I'll do number 11. Okay, so it says solve for the formula for W, right? P equals twice the length plus twice the width. Solve for W. Okay, so that means our goal is to leave W alone. So we gotta do the reverse process. Reverse process. So if I'm adding 2L, I'm gonna subtract 2L from both sides. But notice you can't mingle these because these are apples and these are bananas. So basically you write it like this. And now, in order to leave W alone, you have to divide everything by 2. Okay? So it's going to give me, and I think they leave the 2 on the bottom like this. They just leave the 2 down here, I think. And that's it. That's the final answer. They don't actually divide into each one. They just leave it there. Okay, you get to do number 12. I'll do number 13. So 13, all you got to do is check to see if the solution is true, right? Okay, so I'll do number 13. So they're asking, is 6 a solution? Okay, that's the question. So how do we do it? We just substitute 6 for x. Okay, you're gonna replace 6 wherever you see an x. So I have a 7, put a 6 in there, plus 3, plug in a 6 in there, and then you have to ask the question, is it equal to negative 24? So we got negative 7 times 6 is negative 42, plus 18, is that equal to negative 24? Right? So if I owe 42 and I pay 18, you're gonna owe less, right? There's less debt. So we subtract 18, that would be a 4, a 3, a 2. So I'm gonna owe 24. So this turns out to be negative 24. Is it equal to negative 24? And the answer is yes, which means true. Okay. All right, you get to do 14. I'll do 15. Okay, for 15 and 16, you have to use the conversion formulas for converting degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. So for 15, they tell me Celsius is equal to 61 degrees Celsius. How do we convert it to Fahrenheit? Well, the formula says Fahrenheit is equal to 9/5 the Celsius temperature plus 32. Okay, so what do? We're going to take the 61, we're going to multiply it by 9/5, and then we're going to add 32. Okay, so is this in decimal? It is, right? So just take out your calculator. Just take out your calculator and just go ahead and go 9 times 61 divided by 5 plus 32. That's it. So you're going to get 141. Okay, let me do it again because maybe you didn't see it. It's going to be, and I have to move it over here to the right a little bit, maybe a little higher. Let me do it again. It's going to be 9 times 61 divided by 5. Let me do it again. 9 times 61 divided by 5 plus 32. Oops. 9 times 61 divided by 5 plus 32. Okay, there it is. 141.8. So Fahrenheit is going to be 141.8 degrees. So if you have 61 degrees Celsius, it's going to be 141.8 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, you get to do 16. I'll do 17. 17 is a conversion in reverse. They give us the Fahrenheit. They want the Celsius. So let's go ahead and do that. They tell me Fahrenheit is 116. So now to get Celsius, we have to do 5/9 times the Fahrenheit temperature minus 32. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be 5/9 116 minus 32. Okay, again, you want to take a calculator and do this, right? Let's go ahead and clear it. Let's go ahead and take the 116 minus 32. That's going to be 84. And then we're going to multiply by 5 and divide by 9. You're going to get 46.6. 46.6 degrees Celsius. Okay, and that's it. All right, you get to do 18. I'm going to go ahead and do 19. Should be pretty easy. It says to leave a volume alone, right? Okay, so we have volume is equal to 1/3 base times height. Let's solve for h. So that means we're gonna leave h alone. Okay, so you gotta do the reverse process. See how you're dividing by 3? We're gonna multiply everything by 3. You know what that's gonna do? That's gonna cancel the 3. So 3v is equal to b times h. Then I want h alone. That means I'm gonna have to divide both sides by b, and we are done. H is equal to 3b over the big base. All right, that's it. All right, guys. So that's it for this quiz. Remember, you're just doing the reverse process. Maybe I'll help you with 20. Perimeter is equal to side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. You're gonna solve for it side 1. So So just subtract side 2, subtract side 3, and it's going to give you side 1. That's it. So side 1 is equal to the perimeter minus side 2 minus side 3. Okay, that's a freebie for you guys. Remember, this is going to be due, I'll make it due Wednesday, and then we'll have it due every Wednesday. That way, you have enough time. All right, guys, I hope you have a happy Easter. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.